Hold up, gang. Hold up. Let me make sure we in there. Let me make sure we in there. Let me find out we live right now. Hold on, gang. Hold up. Let me get this situated. Yeah, we ain't gonna have no issues today. I am not trying to get kicked up out of here by this internet update. I ain't having it, gang. So let me go and test this stream out. Y'all make sure y'all drop some comments if y'all up in here. Y'all can hear me. Hold up. Let me get this thing rocking. All right, hold up. It look like we in there. It looks like we're in there, gang. Hold up. Warm it up though, cause y'all know what time it is. I see my Philly girl, notification, gang salute. I see you up in here, girl. What's happening with it? Y'all know what time it is. You know who you on with. You know who you rocking with. It's your boy Philly Notion. Notion gang salute. Y'all already know. Let's go check this 4K out since we up in here. Y'all already know. Belt check. We in there, gang. Y'all already know. If you new to this ride, make sure you go hit that subscribe. Again, make sure you go hit that subscribe and activate that notification bell just so you live with all the Notion vibes. Because y'all already know I'll be popping up on here going live whenever. You already know how I'll be rocking, gang. But we're here to talk a little bit about, some of this news, some of this, what's happening in the league right now. I know we're making a lot of cuts right now. We ain't even had players hit the field yet. And we're going to talk about that prime time right now. So go and kick back, gang. Let's go let this chat build up a little bit. I see some people falling up in here. I appreciate all the love, gang, because ain't none of this possible without your help and your push. So I appreciate all the love, gang, for real, for real. So real quick, again, we got some people falling up in here. I see everybody up in here. Hold up. We got Philly girl. Go ahead. Hit that subscribe. You already know, Philly girl. Drop the B because we ain't on none of that BS over here. We straight rocking with it. Y'all know how we gonna get it. So real quick, again, gang, I just want to go ahead and talk a little bit about some of these, some of these actions that's been going on in the league so far. So, specifically with us, of course, I know everybody's heard the news about this whole little Trevor Williams ordeal, right? So, of course, a lot of people within Eagle Nation did have this man penciled in as potentially being our outside second corner opposite of Darius Slay. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I was drinking that Kool-Aid completely because honestly, hey, it's all competition. I'm a little shocked, however, how we're not even giving this man a shot to compete. We ain't even trying to see what he's got. So there's got to be something wrong to why he got cut so fast like that with him not even stepping on the field. A lot of the things I'm hearing is that potentially, he might still have some lingering injury issues or he didn't fully recover from his previous injury. Hey, if that's the case, I understand it because we do need, we need the players at full strength on the field, especially during this time, with no kind of preseason games. Yeah, we need these players to be at the best strength possible so we can give them a true evaluation. So, that was a head scratcher for me. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I really don't know why, we cut Trevor Williams before we gave him an opportunity. But again, I understand the movement, and hey, to give everybody the true evaluation we need, at the end of the day, gang, y'all already know we need players fully healthy. So if that was the case, I understand the reason for the Trevor Williams cut. But that better be the reason, gang, because I'm gonna tell you right now, we are not set in our secondary on that second cornerback position. So next up, I want to talk about what that means for some of the other cornerbacks that we have on the team. I mean, pretty much from that cut happening alone, put a lot of big expectations on some of these young corners we got, specifically Sidney Jones. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what that means for him. We also got Rasul Douglas. We got Jalen Mills. We got a lot of people that are going to be competing for that second spot. Braylon Arnold. Hey, I'm saying we got a lot of competition, gang. So I want to see how everything rocks. And hey, the second back spot is not locked and loaded. So we got to see how it's all jumping off, gang. But let me go and jump back into these comments real quick. Let me see what's happening. Hold up. Oh, we got Paul 44 in this thing. Salute my guy. Appreciate all the love. My guy said, hold up. What's up, my guy? Man, you know we up in here kicking it, trying to get it in on this wonderful Wednesday evening. I know I'm catching everybody, hopefully after y'all done ate up and everybody chilled out for a little bit, make sure y'all stomachs is right. Y'all know how we flying out here, but it's all love, my guy. We just gonna kick through some of these news and notes. Some things have been happening in this league and we need to talk about it. I need my Eagle Nation to kind of put me on how y'all feeling. So again, with the Trevor Williams situation, we know he's been cut. We know he's gone now. So that's going to open up some doors and some avenues for these other players we got. What does that mean, gang, for Sidney Jones? I need to know the confidence level. How do y'all feel about potentially putting either Sidney Jones, Rasul Douglas, Jalen Mills, Braylon Arnold, Avante Maddox? That's pretty much going to be the competition class there, gang. So who do you have, starting in that role? Of course, me, I kicked it from the beginning. I honestly was, I wanted to at least see Trevor Williams go out there and compete. I didn't get what I asked for, but it's all good. But I do believe the organization has a strong confidence build for whatever reason in Sidney Jones. We know he was invested as a high round draft pick, so of course that's one of the biggest reasons for investment. But we need to let the man see what he's going to do out the field. I personally have already expressed I don't want to see Sidney Jones on no one-on-one man coverage, especially with these elite number one receivers out here. So as long as the defensive scheme is getting called right, Sidney Jones can thrive in that second corner position. But again, it's all going to depend on a lot of the play calling that we got. So, hey, I'm willing to see how it all rocks. But again, gang, this whole Trevor Williams situation, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the most happiest by it because I wanted to see him compete. But at the same time, this is going to be a big opportunity for the young pups like Sidney Jones and Avante and, all the other young corners that we have. So I'm interested to see how it works. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about this whole cut situation because honestly, gang, again, hey, I understand it. If he wasn't healthy, he needs to, maybe we'll get him back at a later time, some sort, when he's fully healthy. But right now, if he's not healthy, especially with not having a preseason, I understand the reason for the potential cut. So, hey, let me know in the comments how y'all feel, gang. Let me go and jump back to these, hold up. I got some new people following up in here. Man, first off, let me go shout my guy Jalen Williams in the building. Big salute, my guy. I see you rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support from you too, man. I'll be seeing you up in my comment box, kicking and lacing knowledge, man. Hold it down and do your thing. Y'all know how we rocking for the Eagle Nation. Fly, Eagles, fly. We on the quest back to the Super Bowl, brother. And I'm just putting it on for the culture. So you already know how we doing it. But yeah, let me go get in this chat box. Hold up. Is this Stephen Joyce? What's happening here for the first time? Already appreciate the love, appreciate all the support. Again, y'all know how we rocking with this new movement. Y'all know I'm new to this YouTube thing. So, hey, all the love, all the support is greatly appreciated. So you already know, if you new to this ride, if this your first time jumping on with the live with your boy Philly Notion, y'all already know how to rock it. Hit that subscribe. Again, make sure you go hit that subscribe and activate that notification bell because y'all know how we kicking it. So again, salute to everybody following up in here. I appreciate all the love. Let me see here. We got saw you with Philly Mike. Okay, hold up. Stephen Joseph, saw you with Philly Mike. Like what you were putting out. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Stephen. Look, you won't understand. I definitely rep my birds tough, and I'm gonna rep my birds tough. Just because we got to do it for the Eagle culture out here. Where I'm living out here in Texas, the struggle is real, gang. So what do I look like trying to walk out here with my head down like the Eagles ain't nothing? Y'all already know we proved that back in 2017. Well, check. We in there. So y'all already know I'm gonna put it on for the culture. Ain't none of these Dallas clowns in this area gonna tell me otherwise, because we know them facts out here. So we gotta kick it for the culture. You already know. So let me see here. We got oh, hold up. What is a D1 Shepherd? Big salute. I see you up in here. I see Sidney starting, but I don't need but hold up. But it don't need to be because his contract year. It needs to be because he earned it. Best man starts. Hey, I cannot agree with you. Nothing more on that. A lot of this stuff better not just be handouts just because of your contract situation. This stuff better be earned, some way or somehow. Now, that's what actually has me concerned about this situation is that there's no kind of there's no preseason games. How are we going to truly evaluate that talent? Again, the opportunity is there for a lot of these cornerbacks to step up and take that role. But at the same time, how do we fairly truly evaluate that? I'm hearing a lot of discussion about, practices need to be more intense, potentially considering joint practices, things like that to kind of bring that competitive atmosphere. Whatever it takes, gang, we need some kind of competitiveness because I completely agree. These position battles better not just be handed out to people due to contracts. I want to see competition. People need to go out there and earn their play. That's how we rocking, gang. So, hey, that's a fact. You already know how we rocking. Oh, look, let me see here again. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind on these messages here again. Let me go and get back on it. I see Eagle season up in this thing. Sup, my guy? Hey, appreciate the love. Appreciate you for stopping in. You know how we chatting it right now. We just kicking some of these news and notes, my guy. Eventually, too, y'all make sure if y'all haven't checked out none of these creators up in here, y'all make sure y'all click on their links because, again, everybody that's up in here, that's all these different content creators, y'all make sure y'all stay loaded with Zito content because there's so much good talent out here and everybody rocking. So big salute to all y'all creating it and all y'all doing y'all's things for real, for real. So real quick, I did want to go ahead and talk a little bit about, of course, what does this actually mean for Sidney Jones, right? So does this mean that he's given the actual, keys to the second cornerback spot? Me personally, he still needs to go out there and compete. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you what, I'd rather see Sidney Jones out there versus the likes of, potentially Rasul Douglas. I know we still have Jalen Mills on the team, gang. A lot of talk about Jalen Mills has pretty much been, we're going to move him to the safety position. Nah, I understand the potential, we can experiment with that, but we know that Jalen Mills, he's played outside corner for us. He's got the heart to play the position. My only problem with Jalen Mills, of course, is that double move game. He needs to get that figured out. He be out there looking like double, burnt toast straight up off the double move. That's a problem. That needs to be fixed. But I cannot sit here and say that Jalen Mills ain't got the heart to play for the outside corner position. So I'm not going to rule him out there because at the same time, he's got the skill set to be successful. So, again, I don't want this position just to be given to Sidney Jones just because of the simple fact that, we picked him at a high pick, a couple years ago and, we got high expectations on him. We get that, gang. But at the same time, there needs to be some kind of competition. And that's for real, gang. So hold up, let me see what y'all talking about up in the chat. I know how the whole Eagle chat like to get. We like to just start talking, we be chatting with each other, telling each other how great we are, because we are, and we run the NFC. So y'all make sure y'all say it with your chest every time you see somebody to ask a question, who was the last team to do something in the NFC? Don't worry, we'll wait. We'll check the belt for y'all, because y'all know who it is already. Let me see what's happening up in here. We got... Okay. Oh, Stephen Joyce, you up in Minnesota. Oh, you with the purple. Oh, with the purple eaters. Okay, look. Y'all just make sure whenever you go to that Minnesota town out there, y'all let them know. Just gonna do that skull clap for them because y'all know how we broke them boys down on the Super Bowl run. Hey, big salute though, Stephen. Y'all make sure. Hey, if you repping the birds, you make sure you gonna tell the Minnesota Vikings they hella trash too. So y'all know what it is, gang. Alrighty, let me see what we got over here. I have a hard time seeing the screen, but I support all the content creators in Eagle Nation. Watch hours matter. Hey, look, I'm still learning all this stuff about watch times and all this stuff. Honestly, y'all know my true motivation for this is straight pure fun. That's what it is. I have fun with this, gang. There's nothing that y'all can tell me that ain't more fun for me than actually being an Eagles fan and repping my pride for my team. So that's what keeps me pushing. Again, I'm rocking with all y'all content creators. I understand the hustle and the grind, so please believe it's all love. Y'all make sure y'all check out these creators for real, for real. So we got people saying, okay, they ain't a fan of the no preseason. I feel that too. I'm really not a fan of no preseason games, but at the same time, I am a fan of some competition. I'm not a fan of, just hoping that during practice, hey, people wearing red jerseys in practice. We ain't going to be able to really see the true pressure. People are going to be holding back. we're not going to get that true evaluation. So I'm on board potentially with maybe just one preseason game. But again, I understand the way the conditions are. Hey, if that's going to prevent any kind of injury, it is what it is. I'm on board with that too for no preseasons. But I want to see some competition, gang. I ain't trying to see these players just getting handed positions just because they think they deserve it for whatever reason. No, you need to earn your spot over here. That's how we going to go ahead and push it. So I feel you on that, Philly girl. Really not a fan of the preseason, but at the same time, there better be some kind of competition. That's all I'm saying. So we got, hold up, Notion, keep grinding. You already know I'm grinding. I'm going to go and keep give it to him. You already know how we doing it, gang. But real quick, back on these discussion topics, gang, because, again, without no preseason, hopefully our practices are going to be intensified. But what I'm not really a fan of seeing right now is all these cut stats going on before we even hit the field, gang. So I know another person that got cut was Khalil Tate. Some of y'all may be familiar with Khalil Tate. Now, again, in the Khalil Tate sense, he would have been another version potentially of Greg Ward. Previous quarterback trying to learn a new wide receiver position. So, okay, I can understand that cut because really at this point in time, we really ain't got time to be experimenting and trying to switch people over to new positions they ain't never played before and this and that. But at the same time, when you look at that man's tape, the talent is there, gang. So what I hope the Eagles don't do is just release these people with talent without not giving them a look. That's a problem. What better not happen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all know who I'm a big fan of, and I'm pulling for this undrafted free agent, Adrian Killins. Y'all already know I'm repping him loud and clear, and he better not get cut before he touches the field. That's all I'm saying. If that's the case, Howie, you'll be getting some kind of contact from me. Whether I got to stalk you on Twitter, whether I got to find you on IG, something like that. I'm going to let you know, Howie, if you cut Adrian Killins before he actually has a chance to prove himself, we got a problem. So I don't foresee that happening, gang. Again, I'm sticking with my guns. Hey, be more Philly. I'm going to say it on here too again, my guy. Y'all already know we keeping Adrian Killins on this team because one thing you can't teach is speed. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, this man has another extra gear. Matter of fact, this man is comparable. Adrian Killins is probably the Deshaun Jackson of the running back group. Of course, we know he only weighs like a buck 60. So, he's light in the frame. But I'm telling y'all, gang, he's shifty and he's quick. The things he'll have to work on, of course, is going to be that blocking skill set. But hey, that's going to come with time. That's going to come with the NFL experience. We're going to see how it all rocks out. But again, gang, I better not see that cut before he hits the field. So that's one of the things that's kind of concerning me right now, of course, is just, with us not having a preseason, I'm hearing things about us potentially reducing the roster from 90 to potentially 80. I mean, hey, if that's what we got to rock with, that's what we got to rock with. But at the same time, I'm not a fan of cutting talent before we even see what they have on the field. So, hey, again, salute to Trevor Williams. Appreciate you for, coming over here, filling out a roster spot on paper. Wish you the best in your career. But, hey, for whatever reason, the Eagles didn't see it. It might have been because of injury. But with that being said, of course, some opportunities opening up for these young pups. So we need to see who's going to really take command of that second outside corner. Again, I'm thinking the best opportunity to who's going to get the best shot is going to be Sidney Jones. But again, gang, we have other players like Rasul Douglas, Avonte Maddox, Braylon Arnold. We need to see what they're going to bring also. And at least I'm hoping they're given a chance. So, again, gang, y'all need to let me know how y'all feel on these comments. Again, who's taking that second cornerback role? I think it's going to be Sidney. But again, it's open for any kind of competition. Where that competition is going to play out with, hopefully it's going to be in practice. But we going to find out, gang. So, also, some other things I wanted to talk about. Hold up. What's your feel? Okay, great question. I'm going to kick back on this and I'll jump to another topic here in a second. But one of the questions I got here is, what's your feelings on Braylon Arnold and Kayvon Wallace being our safeties of the future? So, I definitely have a good feeling about Kayvon Wallace. Now, Kayvon Wallace, I've been hearing the potential rumblings that he could be our next Brian Dawkins. Weapon X, gang. Put the number 20 up because y'all know how he rocking. I'm saying he's got the talent. He's going to have the opportunity, and I'm pulling for the guy. Whether or not Jim Schwartz puts him in that position to succeed, that's going to be the biggest thing to look for, my guy. So, we know, and I can see it off tape, Kayvon Wallace has some extreme talent. His tackling is amazing. His instincts are good. I really have a strong belief that he's going to be good for years to come. But again, that's all going to depend on the play calls and what situations we're putting this man in. Now, Braylon Arnold, the cornerback or I believe it was a safety potentially at Baylor, but he did play some cornerback role too. Hey, the man has some good instinct. I'm not sure, just because the whole safety position right now, we don't really have, nothing solidified beyond McLeod. So, I mean, he may get a shot. Do I really see Braylon Arnold playing safety position? I don't know about that one, honestly. I'm more or less willing to see him at some kind of a corner position. So I don't know about the safety. I'll probably have to go look a little more at his tape, honestly, just to see how he would fare in a safety role here for us. But again, the competition, the opportunity is there for him. The safety spot really ain't sewed up, gang. I mean, honestly, McLeod, yes, he's good, but is he elite? I don't know, gang. I mean, talent's there. We know McLeod. Hey, I'm not shading McLeod by any means, but he ain't no Malcolm Jenkins. And since we did get, we got rid of Malcolm Jenkins, that's a big critical key, part of our leadership at that. So I hope Kayvon Wallace does step up, take that positional role. I don't know about Braylon Arnold, but I do expect him to get some kind of look, whether that's at corner or at safety. If he excels at either one of those, I expect the Eagles to go ahead and seal that man in and don't look back, because if it's working and rocking, we need to keep it that way. I'm also a fan of even taking a look at Avonte Maddox at safety. I mean, I know he played there for us, I believe it was last year at safety, and he did okay. So I'm willing, safety spot by all means, gang, is not solidified. So we need the competition there, and we need to then see what we got there also. So, hey, I don't know if Braylon's sealed in, at a safety spot, but I'm willing definitely to get a man a shot. So good question on that. I feel that. So, okay, I like that. I'm getting some comments. Stephen Joy says Logan Ryan. Now, that's going to be a thing to keep an eye on this year because, again, gang, we know how our secondary is built right now. We got some question marks. We don't know how Sidney Jones is going, if he's going to completely grasp hold at a number 2 cornerback. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, we already know week 1, that better be a preseason game warm-up for us. We play the Washington Trash Cans, and that better be straight warm-up style game. If for whatever reason, Sidney Jones is looking bad on the field, against the likes of Terry McLaurin and things like that, oh yeah, gang, we gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Howie Roseman better be on the phone looking for some kind of an upgrade at cornerback. So that's a concern I have also. Honestly, gang, if we are going to make some kind of a move here, whether that's in training camp, whether that's, in the future when we're going to make it, it might be at the cornerback position, gang. So, hey, I'm willing to see it. I'm for Logan Ryan, too. If the situation presents, I do want to give the young guys a shot, but at the same time, we definitely going to keep that phone on standby, because if it's looking like hot garbage in the very beginning, we need to make some phone calls. That's all I'm saying, gang. So we got a lot of people up in here that's agreeing with the Sidney Jones. So I'm digging that. Again, I think he's going to have the best opportunity to shine. I'm hoping that he does. But again, I don't want to just see the spot given to him just because it's Sidney Jones and we've invested a lot in him. He needs to go out there and earn it, and he needs to go out there and compete just like everybody else is doing out there on the field. So hey, good luck, Sidney Jones. Y'all better not have that man one-on-one on Devontae Adams, because we do got to see the Packers again this year. So, hey, as long as we can get those things figured out, Sidney Jones, you're my guy. But, again, you better have some help out there when you're playing against them number 1 corners. That's all I'm saying, and that's Jim Schwartz's responsibility. So he better get with it. Hold up, guy. Hold up. We got... My bad. I'm over here behind on the chat. Look like we got Rock the Artist. Man, big salute. What's happening with it, everybody? So real quick, I want to go and talk about some of these other dynamics that's going on in the league too. So I know we've been getting some communication with the whole, now fans, of course we heard last week, or I believe it was sometime this week, that, they're going to try to reduce the fans to potentially like 25% in the stands and things like that. We really don't know how it's going to rock completely in Philly land, gang. So, with that being said, they've already pretty much made it mandatory throughout the entire NFL that if you're going to participate and go to an NFL game, masks will be mandatory. So, hey, everybody need to make sure if y'all ain't got a mask right now, if you plan on going to any of them games, y'all need to make sure y'all masking up. I don't know if they're going to change the dynamics in the game. Like I'm hearing, but they're going to put up like the little clear screens. I'm not sure if fans are going to have individual seats. Ain't no telling. I'm assuming the actual stadium's definitely going to be less crowded. So I don't know how the whole effect of the fan crowd noise is going to play an effect. But one thing we know as an Eagle culture is that when that link is filled to capacity, that link is rocking. So that's going to be a challenge for us this year, gang. Let's go and keep it 100 because at the end of the day, we know that the whole Eagles team thrives off our energy. So we need to make sure we somehow substitute. If we can't be in the stands, we need to find a way to substitute that energy. So again, gang, I'm hoping everybody, if y'all can, make sure y'all stock up on masks. Definitely, if you plan on going to any of these games, because we still need all the fans to represent one way or another. So we need to get it done. So Eagle Nation, make sure y'all mask up, because if you're trying to go to a game, they ain't letting nobody in without masks. So y'all know what these new times is. We in straight mask season out here. So y'all know what it is. Again, gang, let me go and warm it up for the people that just came up in here because y'all already know. And if you new to this ride, make sure you go hit that subscribe. Again, make sure you go hit that subscribe and activate that notification bell just so you live with all the Notion vibes. You already know we about to have a long season. Hey, whether you friend or whether you foe, you know exactly what chat to fall into when we seeing your team. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know how we bringing it. We doing it for the Eagle culture. Belt check. We in there, gang. Y'all already know. So some other things going on. Of course, we got the referees pretty much announcing that they're not stepping on the field until week 1. Hey, I get that too. Referees ain't trying to put their health and safety in jeopardy. So I get that. They're not going to be on the field till week 1. How does that have an impact on this, gang? So how that impacts us previously, how we're working training camp is normally we got some kind of referees there that are coaching these players and explaining to them the new rules of things. We're not going to have that this year, gang. The referees are stepping on the field come week 1. So they ain't stepping on the field in training camp. So a lot of these new changes, if there's rules and things like that, we're going to have to adjust on the fly. Now, I do expect for this season, just like last year and the previous seasons, for penalties to be at an all-time high this year, gang. We're probably going to have a lot of people that are going to be, or a lot of the refs that are going to be real flag happy because, hey, it's quarantine season, gang, and I'm sure they going stir crazy too. So they waiting to throw a flag, gang. They straight waiting to throw a flag. So I'm not going to be shocked if, come this season when everything kicks off, if we have, just an abundance amount of penalties this year. Based off that alone, I think the referees are going to be rusty. I think the players are going to be rusty. So I do completely expect this year for the entire NFL is going to be a sloppy year, gang. Y'all could please believe that. So brace for that now. There's going to be some rust that we'll need to work off. Because, again, with the players not being able to go full speed, the practices hopefully are going to be intensified. But, again, gang, we ain't going to have none of the referees in practice telling these guys, what things to look out for during the league. So once the league starts, these referees guaranteed are going to be so happy and ready to throw a flag just to teach somebody something. So, again, we're going to see the impact of that. But it's something to keep an eye on, gang. So we're going to see how that rocks also. But hold on, let me go and get back real quick. Drop a couple of these other. I know my chat box done loaded up here. I'm all off track, gang. But y'all know I'm getting to it. Hold up, I'd like to see how they plan to keep masks on fans' faces. Will never work. Hey, that's a fact, Billy girl. Look, I know they got the regulations, and when people gonna be out there cheering, I already know how uncomfortable it is right now to have a mask on your face. I mean, let's keep it 100, gang. If y'all wearing masks out there, it affects your breathing. I'm just saying, sometimes you need to slip the mask down just to go and catch a quick breath or, whether you want to drink something, whatever it is. I do have that feeling too, Philly girl. There's going to be some times in the stands where people going to want to take their masks off. What's that? How's that going to impact the fan? Are they going to have security walking around, telling fans they need to get up out of here if they ain't got their mask on? Probably. I do have a feeling NFL is going to be hiring some kind of security to go ahead and make sure the fans is also in check. So be looking out for that. That's a good question. Great topic. I don't think they're going to keep, completely regulate everybody to keep it on at all times. You're going to see some people taking it off. But at the same time, I think they're going to have some kind of security to at least police the fans and make sure the fans are staying safe. So great question. Great topic. Let me see here. Hold up. Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, okay, this whole season, gang, we need to go ahead and brace for pretty much complete anything. I have a feeling, it's possible. Once we start this season, a lot of these pieces are going to be moving pieces, gang. They can cut the season at any point in time, really, if it gets out of control. So we need to all keep our eye on this stuff, gang. I'm hoping for the best with everything this year. I really hope we do have a full season, but we do need to brace for some potential changes. Again, I don't know how these new dynamics are going to work with this whole no preseason game stuff, with us reducing our roster the way we're reducing it. I'm just hoping that we get the competition that we need. I'm hoping that we get a lot of the good looks on these players that we need. And we're making decisions based off of people earning those position points. So as long as we rocking like that, gang, y'all know I'm completely on board with all of it. I'm just happy we getting some football back. For real, gang. So again, gang, I'm gonna get up out of here for this day because I just wanted to drop by for a little bit. Wanted to go ahead and drop y'all out with just some of these news and notes. Get the pulse of the nation. Again, y'all know we out here getting to it, grinding in Eagle fashion or the Eagle culture, and we gonna keep doing it because y'all know how we rock. But y'all already know, gang. Until next time, matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all looking out too because I'm probably gonna drop a video probably tomorrow. But y'all can start thinking about this stuff now. But honestly, gang, who do we have on the roster coming up that could be potential Pro Bowlers? I think we have two that could be two first-year Pro Bowlers. So I'm going to be dropping that video. Y'all make sure y'all look out for that. It'll probably be dropped tomorrow sometime. So, hey, we got some potential talent on the team, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that knowledge for the Eagle gang too. But y'all already know, gang. Again, I hope y'all all have a fantastic Eagles day. Fly, Eagles, fly. Y'all already know before I get up out of here, if y'all see a Dallas Cowboy troll, whatever y'all want to call them Dallas Cow turds, y'all make sure y'all let them know, y'all hella trash. Say it with y'all chest. Fly, Eagles, fly. And until next time, gang, don't keep the